Okay. Hi, we are here for our community spotlight. I'm sitting down with Jesus Garcia today. He is with a company called MSquared. And thank you so much for joining me today.
Absolutely. Pleasure to do this.
Yeah. So I'm going to ask you a few questions and just get to know you and your company a little bit better. Let's go ahead and start. Tell me a little bit about MSquared and what you guys do.
Absolutely. So MSquared, a technology creative, is a technology company focusing on cloud solutions and cloud architecture, specifically for the media industry. So we actually are part of what is considered the digital media supply chain. So we deal with the ingest of movie content and build clouds and integrations that actually are able to supply and deliver those movies to different streaming services, cable providers, etc. And that is the majority of our focus. However, we also do have a side that actually does design and does web applications and websites, and we even did a project for print design. So we try to be kind of like your one-stop shop, as they say, for pretty much all your media needs for a company mid-level to enterprise.
Very, very cool. So how long have you guys been in the business or?
2 years, two
Okay.
years. Actually, it was born on a backyard table during the pandemic,
Yeah.
and we were both experienced with enterprise cloud solutions and in the media industry. So we decided, why don't we go on our own?
Yeah.
And here we are 2 years later.
And you guys are have some pretty big clients in the entertainment industry that you're working with, right?
We do, we do. We're actually proud that pretty much a lot of our business is coming in from Lionsgate Entertainment, and we're very busy with them and building some cool stuff. And pretty much we're starting our name to be actually kind of spread around another movie studios. So hopefully that list is going to grow pretty soon.
That is so great. And talk to us a little bit about like what makes your company different in as far as in that industry or how you guys are kind of, I guess, changing the industry when it comes to how entertainment is, you know what I mean?
Yeah, so we actually are getting a little bit of recognition for major two things, and one of them is pretty funny. We used to have the motto that said clients before t-shirts. So we first focused on gathering our clients instead of doing swag or anything like that. And actually that kind of stuck. The other thing that is making a big difference with our name being out there with the media is that, as affectionately somebody said, instead of having 8 people on a meeting and only one person talking, you deal directly with us, and we pretty much do everything in about maybe 30 minutes. We go heads down, and we actually were able to deliver for one of our clients in 2 months something that actually was taking other people 3 years. So we are known for being heads down, pretty much draw and diagram what we need to do, and we sit down and do it. So we don't spend a lot of time on meetings and stuff like that. And another inside joke that somebody told me is that, well, with you guys, I'm actually not paying for the football machine or the office, because we have actually kept everything remote with our equipment, and we pretty much don't charge overhead for our consulting services. That's the differentiators that are actually spreading our name around.
Yeah, I mean, that's a huge advantage for these companies. I'm sure that's probably totally new to them to work in that type of way, you know. So
Yes.
I can see the efficiency that they probably, it's kind of different for them, you know.
Yes, that has been the biggest thing. It
Yeah.
has been they're used to a lot of consultants coming in, for example, 10 and talk for like 2 hours and do a PowerPoint, and we just don't operate like that. We don't do consultancy rates traditional, like pay us for a month, whatever you need. No, we pretty much is like whatever you set out for us to do, we'll charge you for what we do until we're done. And then you want to come back to us. Like we just picked up a second project on the media too, and they liked how efficient we were about it.
Oh, I'm sure that the word will spread, and hopefully you guys continue to grow and be able to do business with more of the entertainment industry. That's really, really interesting. And how has it been for you here at Enterprise, and why did you choose to come work out of here?
Enterprise is fantastic. The first time I came and did the tour, I was impressed with the silence, the fact that it's so open and spacious for me to actually sit down in silence and work. The people around is very nice, so I get to meet people that are actually doing different things. And simply the grounds, it's clean, is very well organized, and it's simply provided us peace. And it's actually close to my house, so it was actually a good way to come in and be in a different setting. And the service, everything is phenomenal. So I have no complaints about Enterprise.
Awesome. Well, I love to hear that, and we appreciate having you join our community. I know you haven't been with us too long, but I just really wanted to sit down and interview you because I think what you guys do is really interesting, and I'm a huge movie buff and music, and I consider myself a music and movie nerd, so takes one to see one. So I'm like, I'm gonna interview you because we can.
It's very interesting working what is called metadata. It's kind of what you see on IMDb, but we see it from a different perspective. So it's very cool for us to actually just see like, oh, this movie is coming in. This is the cast. This is the director. This is the rating that he got. And it is fantastic. We actually got some of our experience working in the past with stars, and we learned so much from them, and it's really like a magical world. I mean, I can't complain. We definitely want to stay in this industry, and we hope to grow and stay within the industry.
Well, I wish you guys all of the success, and Thank you. Sounds like if you continue with the model and just making everything so efficient, I think you'll do really, really well. I think people are ready for that change, and just kind of get out from under the long meetings and all this kind of unnecessary stuff. So
all the overheads surrounding it. It's like we like to say what we do is essentially, what do you need? Let's sit down, code, play our music, and then every now and then just touch up and say, hey, are we delivering on time? Which we actually have been doing.
Right. That's awesome. Let's see. Speaking directly to any of our members that are watching, is there anything that you want to tell them about your company, or any fun story, or just any last words that you want to?
Absolutely. So something funny about MSquared is that when we started this, we said, hey, let's just try out making some web services, cloud services for a little customer here and there and see how it goes. And it's amazing how pretty much after 2 years, we're delivering to the movie industry. And I think if anybody that is actually kind of listening to me right now, we're truly experts at Amazon Web Services and migrating workloads to the cloud. So if anybody needs that service, just come over to msquaredtc.com.
Perfect.
And just send us a note.
All right. That sounds so good. You heard it here. Thank you so much for sitting down with me today. I really appreciate it. And we love having you a part of the enterprise community. And I wish you and your partner continued success. And yeah, we'll talk to you next time. Thank you so much for checking out the community spotlight this month. Everybody take care. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Thank you so much. It was delightful. Bye,
Thank
Amy.
you. Bye.